Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. We are here at Forbes on Fifth Avenue. The semifinalists for the 2022 Yass Prize have demonstrated a commitment to providing sustainable, transformational, outstanding, and permissionless education. Give yourselves a round of applause. Everyone watching will be able to hear from every one of our 32 semifinalists and why they were chosen to be in this competition. We started with over 2,700 applications from around the country. Our aim is not just to have a prize, but to truly build a movement. For everyone watching, this is not just work. It's actually developing, iterating, testing, revising, doing it all over again. And we have not treated educators like the entrepreneurs that they are and need to be, which is why our kids are not where they should be across the world. It does not stop here. It is just the beginning. That video was from one of our previous Yass Prize events, just last year at Forbes on Fifth. The excitement in those faces as they learned of the selection is one of the things that makes our work so rewarding. It seems like it was just yesterday when we were announcing the first Yass Prize cohort in New York City with much less fanfare, but still the same energy and enthusiasm. And here we are today in Washington, D.C. for the announcement of the third cohort of quarterfinalists, now 64 strong. So what is the Yass Prize? It's a rapidly growing effort to find, reward, celebrate, and expand best-in-class education organizations from every sector in every state, and to create unprecedented partnerships that accelerate impact with the speed and urgency our students deserve. The entrepreneurs leading each of the education groups who make up the Yass Prize have not only grown their own efforts, but expanded exponentially through new partnerships across traditional silos, traditional sectors, and states. And we're so fortunate to have some of them here with us today. They're some of our best friends today to help us unveil the 64. They will be vying for the $1 million Yass Prize to be announced this December. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You're ready to know what's going to happen next. And it's time to get this show on the road. And to kick it off, please meet the woman behind the prize effort itself, our friend, our founder, our supporter, Janine Yass.
I hope that you guys will all inspire people at every level, public, private, micro schools, and educational entrepreneurs. You will be the example to ignite and to spark this fire to spread throughout the country. Don't be afraid to ask really simple questions, because until they're answered, you can't really progress. And that's what's so great about this kind of education, is that it's really here for your future, geared to how you want to learn and what's going to make you guys succeed. And what I would like to see in 5 or 10 years is a movement that other states could take notes from states that are able to pass legislation that have money follow poor kids to the school of their choice. Thank you, Jeannie, and welcome to our friends, education leaders, entrepreneurs, innovators, advocates, teachers, and parents who are joining us through this live stream. We started the Yass Prize and STOP initiative to honor educators who performed for underserved students during COVID. And we just kept going. We never dreamed we'd find the quantity and the quality of education providers who stop for education each and every day. We found great education entrepreneurs in every sector who passionately work toward our single belief that every child in America should be educated in a way that best meets his or her needs, meaning it's personalized and that every educator should be free to deliver that education. Jeff and I have often said that this is one of the best things we've ever done with our philanthropy, and also one of the most difficult things we've ever done with our philanthropy. We underestimated how many education entrepreneurs are out there, and it feels like there could be thousands more. Maybe this is telling us something, like there should be a better system in place than the current system for parents and students. Through the Yass Prize, we are providing seed money to find, reward, and celebrate sustainable and transformational education. We want to help more children have better options because we know a good education is the key to a happy life. Since we started, Yass Prize awardees have exponentially increased their impact, not just for their own programs, but in partnership with others, especially with their fellow awardees. They've grown across boundaries, traveled to states to advocate for better policies, established new programs, and have basically started a movement. Today, we can't wait to meet every one of the new 64 quarterfinalists. And here to help reveal the winners are 8 of our former Yass Prize awardees. Let's start with Steve Perry, founder of Capital Prep Schools and a fierce advocate for what's right for kids. Thank you, Steve.
100% for 18 years of our graduates going to 4-year colleges. And man, do we piss off the status quo. The teachers union is mad at your boy. They've called me every name in the book. But you know what they never called me? A hypocrite. I'm Dr. Steve Perry. I'm the head of schools and founder of the Capital Preparatory Schools in Connecticut and New York. So they're charter schools founded in our community, for our community, by our community. Our school's theme is social justice and college preparation. As a result, we've sent 100% of our graduates on to 4-year colleges since we opened in 2005. It's 18 years of sending every single graduate onto a 4-year college. What we're offering is open source to all it is that we do to make sure that our children, regardless of from where they come, go on to a 4-year college. There's so much that we've invested in the process of understanding how to support children from historically disadvantaged populations to take kids from the furthest behind and catch them up to the kids who had the greatest advantages. That is information that whether you're running a micro school, a traditional public school, a Catholic school, or a charter school, you can use, especially when you serve the neediest children. So for Capital Prep, what it'll do is it'll allow us to white box essentially those experiences because Capital Prep has it. We know it. And we've spent a long time to develop it. The opportunity now that the Yass Prize will present us with is to share that information with other communities. Thank you, Janine and Jeff. I'd love to thank you both for what it is that you do for our country and our community to make sure opportunities are available for children all over this great land of ours. I'm Dr. Steve Perry. I'm the head of schools and founder of Capital Preparatory Schools in New York and Connecticut. And I, along with some of my Yass alums, am here to announce some of the winners from this year. So first up, we're going to start in Alabama with Alabama Aerospace and Aviation High School in Bessemer, Alabama. It's a charter school that focuses on industry-based training and tech for aviation work. Next up is Allo VR. It's a national organization, an ed tech, virtual reality, and research-based platform for well-being. Then we're going to head over to ASU Preparatory Global in Tempe, Arizona, a micro school network offering multi-place tech-driven learning. And yep, we're headed to Atlanta Unbound, Atlanta, GA, a historically backed college-grounded charter school providing a culturally empowering education. Next up, Be More Colorful in Fargo, North Dakota. It's a national organization, an ed tech company using virtual reality for career exploration. Then we have Bill of Rights Institute. It's a national organization providing a curriculum for liberty-loving individuals. Next up, Black Pastors United for Education. That's in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. A micro school network supporting hybrid community-centered learning pods. Then we're going to go to Brooklyn STEAM Center in Brooklyn, New York. A traditional public school offering industry-connected innovation. Next up, we get to go to the CEO of Friendship Charters here in Washington, D.C., my homegirl, Pat Brantley.
I'm Pat Brantley. I'm the CEO of Friendship Public Charter School. For 25 years, we've opened and operated 15 schools serving 5,000 students in Washington, D.C. During the pandemic, when there were announcements of schools being closed or school buildings being closed, we made the decision school would not be closed. And so we immediately deployed resources, technology, curricula to all of our students and teachers. Within 1 week of buildings being closed, they started virtual instruction. Within 2 weeks, we were delivering meals to homes, and we delivered over 140,000. In the fall, when most schools remained closed, we reopened citywide with 9 learning hubs and over 100 pods. We're going to take what we learned in the pandemic, delivering hubs, to make sure that kids have access to a cadre of master teachers, whether in our facilities or online, to flexible learning spaces where they can go into, on demand, a center that's going to be resourced in a way that most public schools can't, and they can access their education. I'm Pat Brantley, and I am so happy to be here on this awesome day and this awesome moment for those who are striving to do what is best and right for children and young people. And first up, I would like to announce Brothers Liberating Our Communities from Kansas City, Missouri, a teacher recruitment organization recruiting and advancing Black male educators. And next, hailing from Burlington, North Carolina, Burbella Learning Academy, a micro-school network operating online and on ground. From West Palm Beach, Florida, Career Academy of the Palm Beaches, a charter school providing career training to students with disabilities. And then we have, also from West Palm Beach, Florida, the Center for Creative Education, an art-centered independent school in an underserved community. Hailing from North Charleston, South Carolina, we've got Charleston Classical School, a tuition-free, faith-based school offering a low-country redeeming humanities program. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, Chesapeake Bay Academy, an independent school advancing entrepreneurial learning for naval families and students with disabilities. From Fairmont, West Virginia, City on a Hill Christian Academy, a growth-focused, faith-based micro-school for mountaineer students. And finally, the Coleman A. Young II Educational Foundation of Detroit, Michigan, a supplemental partnership cultivating a civil rights legacy. And now I am going to turn it over to my friend, Chris of Oakmont Education.
Right now, when I'm talking to you in this 3 minutes, 7 students are going to drop out of high school. By the time the rest of my colleagues are done, 221 students will have dropped out. That is, in this 97 minutes alone, $64 million over the lifetime of those students that it's going to cost society. We just can't afford not to do something. We have to change the narrative, and we're trying to do that. We are a network of 16 not-for-profit charter schools across Ohio. We serve dropout recovery students, students who've dropped out of high school, and we engage them in career technical education, skills-based learning, with credentialing, and we approach it with a sector strategy approach with businesses. So we see what they need, what their needs are in the workforce, and we help our students kind of fit that so that they are successful, in a way like entrepreneurs of their own success. We want to blow the top off of career technical education for kids who the system has totally forgotten about, and we're not going to stop.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here today. My name is Chris Galacy-Worrell. I'm with Oakmont Education, and I want to get right into these 8 quarterfinalists. College Achieve Public Charter Schools from Tinton, New Jersey, a fast-scaling charter network where every student is a scholar. Create Conservatory in Mount Dora, Florida, a reimagined microschool offering STEM and arts learning for marginalized students. Cristo Rey Network, national. This is a faith-based network with an innovative work-study model to equalize opportunity. Detroit Achievement Academy out of the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, a charter school providing a holistic character and college-oriented education. Dreamhouse Eba Beach Charter School, and Kapauli, Hawaii, a place-based charter network affirming Native Hawaiians through education. Durham Charter School in Durham, North Carolina, a charter school pioneering excellence for underserved students since 1997. The Eco Collective Farm School in Melbourne, Florida, an independent community school focused on project-based entrepreneurial learning. And finally, out of the Buckeye State, Edwin's Leadership and Restaurant Institute out of Cleveland, Ohio, an award-winning chef providing supplemental training to at-risk youth. I am so excited to introduce you to last year's winner, Diana Diaz-Harrison.
I'm Diana Diaz-Harrison, founder and executive director at Arizona Autism Charter Schools, the first and only autism-focused charter network in the Southwest. 1 in 40 children are diagnosed with autism every year. This is a growing neurodiversity. It's not a disability. As an autism mom, I don't want my kid to be seen as disabled. I want him to see as a doer, intelligent, productive. And so these charter schools that we are starting across America will help our children be neurodiverse, be who they are, and be fulfilled, productive citizens. The solution is the National Accelerator of Autism Charter Schools, the 2 most innovative and highest performing autism charters in the nation. My own schools, in partnership with the South Florida Autism Charter Schools, are joining forces in this national effort. Our goal is to open an autism charter school in every major city in America. I'm Diana Diaz-Harrison, and I'm so honored to be here to announce the next set of 64 quarterfinalists. First up, we have Esperanza Academy Charter School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a charter network offering flexible dual enrollment and career tracks for the city's Hispanic community. Next up, Expert IEP, and this is a national network. EdTech organization revolutionizing artificial intelligence to build individualized education plans of the future. Next, Families Empowered of Houston, Texas, a bilingual parent group supporting families to navigate their educational options. And Fugees Academy, Columbus, Ohio, a charter school founded by and for refugees and immigrants. Next, G-Star School of the Arts in West Palm Beach, Florida, a recognized charter school offering film, digital media, and acting to high school students. Now we have GEM Innovation Schools in Drury, Idaho, a growing charter school network providing a mastery-based hybrid curriculum. Next we have Gentlemen's League in Memphis, Tennessee, a supplemental program fostering mentorship between male educators and students of color. Now we have Goodwill Excel Center in Memphis, Tennessee, a public-private partnership accelerating GEDs and certification pathways for students. Now I'm happy to introduce Brian Curcio from Rapunzel.
I'm Brian Curcio, the founder of Rapunzel, a gamified financial literacy platform that's transforming the way we teach kids about money. Financial literacy is essential because it really helps break the generational poverty cycle, and so using financial literacy as a way to teach kids about money, but also expose them to careers in financial services and the importance of staying financially literate is extremely important to just have people be productive and engaged members of society. The Yass Prize would allow Rapunzel to quadruple our capacity, reaching 100,000 students next school year. We would expand to states that have made financial literacy a high school graduation requirement and launch a paid teacher portal in order to sustain our growth. The Yass Prize would really make Rapunzel like a gold standard for financial education at a time when we really need to teach our students the importance of saving, investing, and building generational wealth. I'm Brian Curcio, founder of Rapunzel, and I'm thrilled to introduce the next 8 quarterfinalists. First up, Gordon Burnell Charter School in Albuquerque, New Mexico, a charter school that's providing incarcerated youth with career training and GEDs. Next, we have Herring Gut Coastal Science Center in Port Clyde, Maine, a science center cultivating apprenticeships in marine fisheries and coastal trade. Next, Indy Ed in St. Petersburg, Florida, an independent school with a radical approach to personalized learning. And then we have Innovation School in Bismarck, North Dakota, a micro school growing inquiry and project-based multi-age learning pods. Next, in Omaha, Nebraska, Leaders to Legends, a Black parent-directed homeschool program fostering learning in communities of color. In Arlington, Texas, we have Leading Little Arrows, a micro school offering personalized hybrid options for families and students. Then we have Lutheran Urban Mission Initiatives all across Wisconsin, which is a faith-based network scaling blended learning for students in failing schools. And in Des Plaines, Illinois, we have Maryville Academy, a faith-based school providing publicly funded education and training for students with disabilities. And now I have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Steiner from Northern Cass.
We need to radically reinvent how, what, and where we provide services for learners in our schools. It is time to stop talking about a broken system and do something about it.
I'm Dr. Corey Steiner, and I am the superintendent for the Northern Cass School District, which is located in very rural North Dakota. We're a personalized competency-based learning district and a district that lacks any essential services. So we're going to figure out a way to bring those services on site to our learners and to our families to make sure they have exactly what they need to become who they deserve to be.
And it has become our job to create a model which can be replicated throughout all of rural America and urban America that allows kids and families to thrive instead of just making them survive.
Let's make this dream, this big, hairy, audacious dream, become a reality.
My name is Corey Steiner. I'm the superintendent for the Northern Cass School District, and it's my honor to announce the next grade 8 quarterfinalists for this year's prize. Melanin Village Academy from Princeton, New Jersey. They are a culturally affirming homeschool support organization by and for Black moms. Modern States Educational Alliance, an ed tech organization providing students with a free freshman year of college. The National Fellowship for Black and Latino Educators, a teacher recruitment consortium offering mentorship and coaching for leaders of color. Odyssey out of Washington, D.C., an ed tech platform for states to facilitate education savings accounts and microgrants. Odyssey Charter School, Wilmington, Delaware, a charter network bestowing a classical Greek-speaking curriculum to underserved students. The Odyssey Leadership Academy, out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, an independent school network delivering a mastery and mentor-based curriculum for out-of-the-box learners. Old Sturbridge Academy, Sturbridge, Massachusetts, an in-demand charter school co-located in a museum. On Your Mark, an ed tech company revolutionizing individualized literacy instruction. And it's my honor to turn it over to Mike Long of Sail Future.
Our kids take a 100-foot school ship and navigate it all the way from Florida up to Nova Scotia and down to Trinidad and Tobago every single year. They go out to sea to figure out who they are, and they come home and back to campus a fundamentally different version of themselves.
My name is Michael Long. I'm the founder of the Sail Future Academy in St. Petersburg, Florida, and we are a permissionless private high school that empowers young people to transform their life outcomes.
Back home, all we do is project-based learning. Our classroom are makers labs, construction sites, paint booths, and auto mechanic shops. Our students are learning math and science through real hands-on projects, not in traditional classrooms with computers and textbooks.
With the Yass Prize, we'd be able to build another campus and take one of the most interesting parts of what we do, these rite of passage international sailing expeditions, and make those available to students not just at our school, but students at schools across the United States that are struggling to figure out who they are and engage in their communities.
All right, let's keep it going. My name is Michael Long with Sail Future. I'm excited to announce another 8 quarterfinalists. We'll start with Optima Academy Online in Naples, Florida. It's an independent school flexibly providing standards-aligned and accessible virtual schooling. Next up, we have Positive Tomorrows Incorporated in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, an independent school delivering wraparound services for homeless youth. After them, we have Randolph Eastern School Corporation in Union City, Indiana, a traditional school extending dual enrollment and industry training for rural students. We have Savannah Legacy Academy in Savannah, Georgia, a faith-based school offering students a hands-on college prep educational experience, and School of Hope in Fayetteville, North Carolina, an independent school holistically meeting the needs of students living in poverty and students with autism. Next up, Sora Schools, a national provider of personalized interest-based education for a comprehensive virtual online school. Finally, we have Special Care in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, a community-centered preschool program specializing with students with disabilities. One more, we have St. George Municipal School Unit in Tennants Harbor, Maine, another traditional public school advancing contemporary, inventive, and diverse in-district curricular offerings. And now I have the great honor to introduce our last set of awardees through Taylor Shedd from Stimuli.
Hi everyone, I am here representing the heart of Dallas and the voice of the next generation. What you're gonna see today is my life's work. During the pandemic, we built a platform that was essentially a virtual schoolhouse, and what we found is it was not engaging enough to just have kids on almost like a Zoom window all day long. So what we built is an educational metaverse where students can socialize, they can have fun, and they can go to school and learn. Our MVP is a platform where students select their own avatar, they walk in a world that looks like Roblox in a game. When their teacher calls them to class, they end up in a 3D classroom environment with a video conference that we built. The teacher has real-time control over launching any activity from third parties into this world, and then in real time, data comes back to the teacher, so they are well informed on what the student needs to know to succeed. I am so happy to be here. We are finally at our last 8 quarterfinalists. Are you ready? The next quarterfinalist is Thales Academy, a national organization that's an affordable independent school network providing a classical curriculum. Can we give a shout out to Tutwiler, Mississippi? Tutwiler Community Education Center is a community center and soon-to-be school providing experiential learning for students. We're throwing it back to New York with Urban Assembly Charter School for Computer Science in the Bronx, is a charter school opening opportunities with computer science curriculum. Urban Next from Cincinnati, Ohio is a micro school network endowing an affordable, blended, and personalized Christian education. Valiant Cross Academy out of Montgomery, Alabama, a faith-based, all-boys, Black-led independent school focused on rigor and purpose. Victory XR, a national metaverse-centered edtech company building virtual and augmented reality experiences. West Virginia Academy from Morgantown, West Virginia, the state's first charter school promoting achievement through use of West Virginia's Educational Savings Account program. Are you ready? Drum roll. We're at our last quarterfinalists. Wildflower Schools out of Minneapolis, Minnesota is a growing Montessori network supporting leaders to open community-based schools. We have one of the most exciting announcements coming up next. I'm going to toss it over to Jeannie Allen.
This is an exciting day, not just for the 64 quarterfinalists and our team at the Yass Prize and Center for Education Reform, but for the 22 schools across the 3 states that were selected for the first Yass Award for Education Freedom. And it's my privilege to share those with you momentarily. Everyone knows that without great education, our nation suffers. Great education is a vital link for students to become successful citizens. And that's why this June, after new states boldly adopted new student-centered education policies, the Yass Prize launched a new initiative, the Yass Education Award for Education Freedom. And with it, $5 million to be distributed over 3 states selected for their tenacity and universal approach toward moving all families in the direction of educational freedom.
Subsequently, the governors of Arkansas, Iowa, and Oklahoma, who led the charge for these policies, were invited to nominate up to 10 outstanding education providers who have the capacity to ramp up quickly to serve more students. Our belief is that students should be able to be educated in a way that best meets their needs. And programs like the ESAs and tax credit programs being enacted can ensure great education is sustainable for all students and not just those with the means to leave their zone public schools when it doesn't suit their kids. We will celebrate any governor, let me say it again, any governor in any party who achieves bold changes for students, and congratulate the following 21 organizations which have been awarded a substantial amount of philanthropic seed funding to serve more students in the coming year. Together, these schools will serve an additional 5,000 students and exponentially grow in the coming years.
We hope that other providers will follow their lead and more states will create programs that make education more sustainable, transformational, outstanding, and permissionless for all students.
Hi, I'm Governor Sarah Sanders. Congratulations on receiving this year's Yass Award. I've made education my top priority as governor. One of the key ways we will improve our school system is by letting every family choose whichever school works best for them, whether it be public, private, charter, or homeschool. Arkansas Learns, the education bill I signed into law this year, expands education freedom to families across our state. But that freedom means nothing if Arkansas students don't have great schools to choose from. And that's where you come in. You've supported students and families in some of Arkansas's most disadvantaged areas. You've trained our next generation for a lifetime of academic and career success. And now you're being recognized for your amazing contributions to Arkansas's school system. I can't thank you enough for your service to our state. Keep up the great work. Arkansas and my entire administration stand with you.
Congratulations, Arkansas. And now we move to Iowa, the Yass Award for Education Freedom winners, and a message from the governor.
Today, I'm proud to celebrate a number of Iowa schools being recognized and rewarded for their excellence in education. And I want to thank the Yass Prize for its generosity to these schools, their students, and our entire state as we begin a new era of educational freedom for every Iowa family. The insight at the heart of school choice is simple but powerful. Students are individuals who deserve an education tailored to their unique needs and goals, regardless of income or zip code. This was what drove me to propose the Students First Act, and making it a reality, let me tell you, it was a team effort. With the support of our legislators, parents, and a number of school choice advocates, we made the case for bold change in education. And today, we're funding students over systems and creating opportunities for all children in Iowa. With the new school year already underway, thousands of students are now attending the school of their choice, thanks to Iowa's education savings accounts. And 2 years from now, the program will be universal, providing a choice to every Iowa family. I truly believe that education is the great equalizer. It opens doors and breaks down barriers. The schools being honored today aspire to make that a reality for every student they serve. So thank you for everything that you do.
Congratulations, Iowa schools. Thank you, Governor Reynolds. And you're absolutely right. Every student is an individual and should be treated as such. And now, finally, a message from the governor of Oklahoma, Kevin Stitt, and the award winners of the prize from that state.
Hey, Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt here. I'm excited to congratulate the recipients of the 2023 Yass Award for Education Freedom. And I'm so proud of each of the Oklahoma education professionals that were considered. Your advocacy and passion for education have helped redefine the landscape of learning in Oklahoma, and I'm honored to help recognize your work. The Yass Award is about celebrating and rewarding those who make students their priority, and that's you. You represent the spirit of collaboration that's uplifting the next generation of students. A strong education system with leaders like you lift up our communities. And the Yass Prize helps recognize your outstanding achievements in advancing education freedom in Oklahoma. You are fueling an incredible movement, a movement driven by a passion for learning, a commitment to innovation, and a promise to empower students with the tools they need to thrive. Let's continue to push the boundaries, keep driving the change we want to see for our future with the urgency and determination our students deserve. Congratulations once again to the 2023 Yass Prize recipients. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless the great state of Oklahoma.
Congratulations to Oklahoma award winners. Thank you, Governor Stitt. Congratulations to all the winners of the Yass Award for Education Freedom and to all the winners announced today. And now finally, please join me in welcoming Caroline Allen, the Vice President of the Yass Prize.
Wow, what an exciting announcement today. Congratulations to the 64 Yass Prize quarterfinalists who are each going to earn a minimum of $100,000. They are a testament to the positive direction that pre-K to 12 education is headed in. They are integrating technology and career and technical education in innovative ways. They are ensuring that all students, even those who might have not taken a traditional path through school, are welcomed back into the classroom. And they know firsthand that the classroom might not be an actual classroom. It could be an incredible internship, a restaurant where they are receiving training in culinary arts, or a major international airport where students are diving into career pathways in aerospace and aviation industries. School needs to look different, and this cohort is the single best example of the diversity of excellence and transformational innovation our country has to offer. And a special congratulations to the Yass Education Freedom Award winners that were announced today, who are providing new opportunities for new students to enter their classrooms in the states of Iowa, Arkansas, and Oklahoma, thanks to recently passed legislation. Welcome to the Yass family. To those who are awardees, welcome, and this is just the beginning. We cannot wait to see you grow, to learn alongside you, and to celebrate all that you have accomplished and will continue to accomplish. For those who were not chosen as awardees today, please don't be discouraged. It was an extremely rigorous review process with over 1,000 judges, and the decisions were very, very tough. However, each and every one of you who applied has access to our Yass Prize Movement platform and the 2023 Yass Prize Virtual Accelerator, where you will learn from over 20 speakers and experts from the fields of policy, innovation, technology, finance, and more. You will not want to miss out, and we promise that what you will learn will make your application that much stronger if you choose to apply next year, and we hope you do. And I would be remiss if I didn't share what is to come in the next few months. Next up, we're headed to narrow down the pool of awardees. In partnership with Forbes and Center for Education Reform, we hope you join us in person or virtually to celebrate the new age of education disruption in Cleveland, Ohio, at the incredible and inaugural Yass Summit. There will be at least 2 exciting announcements there: the unveiling of our 32 semifinalists and a celebration of the Center for Education Reform's 30th anniversary. Plus, a big announcement about a great musical group we've been so looking forward to sharing, so coming soon. There is still time to join us in person, and all of the information is on our website. From there, the 32 semifinalists will travel to Miami, Florida to take part in the 3rd Yass Prize Accelerator, where they will each pitch for why they should win the $1 million Yass Prize, before we wrap up the year in New York City with our Yass Prize Gala on December 13th. Lots to look forward to ahead. It's bound to go fast, and we hope you follow closely on social media and engage with us as we share and celebrate this newest cohort of awardees who are all education trailblazers, and they deserve the brightest spotlight. With that, I would like to bring back up our speakers and alumni today to celebrate. Thank you all. Woo! There we go. We did it. Good job.